Hello YouTube. Look at the two statues. These statues were discovered by archaeologists among many ancient rock carvings in Chongqing province, and they are listed at the UNESCO World Heritage Site. Well, recently the Chinese government launched a project to restore more than 50,000 Dazu Rock statues and sculptures, depicting various Buddhist scenes and characters from ancient Chinese mythology. And you can see now what they're working on. The statues depicting legendary mythical creatures, clairvoyance and clairaudience, are not uncommon. Clairaudience is the supposed power to hear things outside the range of normal perception. However, the scientists working on clairaudience statue in Dazu are not able to explain the purpose of the strange device that's in the statue's hands. The expression on the face of the statue suggests that it is listening carefully to something. It has been suggested that the object in the statue's hands represents some unknown ancient technology and maybe a listening device. Well, the head scientist of the Dazu Rock carvings, Li Xiaojiang, said that experts have confirmed that the two 1.82 meter high statues in the grotto at Shimenshan depict clairvoyance, known for his ability to see thousands of miles in the distance, and clairaudience, known for his equally superhuman skills when it comes to hearing. But it is quite rare for them to be seen together in grottos. The two mythological generals, according to the scientists, dating back to the Southern Song dynasty, are carved near the statue of the Jade Emperor, the Taoist ruler of heaven and all realms of existence below, who stand behind two servants at each side of the emperor. The statue of clairvoyance has two big eyes like copper bells and two ribbons floating at the rear of his head. Wearing armor, the man raises his left hand to his breast, holding a cylinder, while he has a spear in his right hand. The statue of clairaudience appears to have a damaged head, but his facial expression suggests he is listening attentively. There's a belt crossing over his shoulder, and he holds tight an implement in his right hand in front of his upper body. The two generals were little, revealing their toned muscles. From the leg harness and weapons they carry, it is clear that they are major generals of the Jade Emperor. Li said that the mythological figures of clairvoyance and clairaudience have long existed, but statues of them are rare. Some people wonder what the long implement that clairaudience holds, what is it? Li said that some experts claim it is a snake, and some claim it is a kind of telephone receiver to help him hear thousands of miles away. Does that mean that the cylinder clairvoyance holds in his right hand is an ancient telescope? Li said that it is still uncertain and research is continuing. He said that the implements were all influenced by carver's life experience and imagination at the time. Very interesting imagination. Millennia ago, in my videos about ancient China, there are a number of examples and the achievements of the ancient Chinese civilization. And they include compass, paper, printing, and gunpowder, a great influence for the entire world. But the ancient high-tech has not survived turmoil and wars throughout the mankind's history. Or has it? Could the statues be proof of the existence of an unknown ancient technology that has been lost through the ages? Or maybe these statues depict ancient aliens that the carver had observed? or ancient aliens who are present on our planet and keep an eye on mankind, monitor developments of our civilizations. Or maybe this is just some kind of weapons that have not survived to our time. Nobody knows for sure. But let me bring you a little bit of the background so you know. The Dazu Rock carvings, they're a series of Chinese religious sculptures and carvings, and are located in Dazu district, that's in Chongqing, China. The carvings date back as far as the 7th century Common Era, depicting and influenced by Buddhist, Confucian, and Taoist beliefs. Some are in a rock-cut cave shrines in the usual Chinese Buddhist style, but many others are rock reliefs carved into the open rock faces. Listed as a World Heritage Site in 1999, the Dazu Rock carvings are made up of 75 protected sites containing some 50,000 statues, with over 100,000 Chinese characters forming inscriptions and epigraphs. The sites are located in Chongqing municipality, within the steep hillsides throughout the Dazu district, and that's about 165 kilometers west of the urban center of Chongqing. The highlights of the rock grotto are found on Mount Baoding and Mount Beishan. So that's what I wanted to let you know today, and of course I'll also monitor the developments in Chinese archaeology, and maybe I'll find out more about the two statues too. Wonderful examples of ancient art, and of course makes you wonder how developed was the high tech in ancient times. And I'll tell you more stories from China, India, Russia, surrounding countries, and Eurasia in general, of course. And if you like my research, please support me through the links you'll find in the description to this video. And please look at my playlists. You'll find much more about ancient China too. Thank you for your attention to my work.